Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh my gosh. Hello.
Hey, you girls had fun?
Yes.
Hi. Hi.
So are you girls going home or part 2?
Going home.
It's time to go home.
That was part 2.
Yeah, that
To
was
Malibu. Okay. Nice.
Malibu.
What would happen if you signed up for Uber and gave free rides on Halloween so you could tell people about Jesus Christ? Watch what happened.
Love the costume.
Oh yeah, I'm an exorcist.
Oh wow.
I'm actually giving free rides all night
No, you're not.
for my YouTube channel.
Oh my
No
god.
way.
No
You just have to answer the question.
Let's freaking
No
go.
way. Wait, I'm so good at YouTube videos.
The only question I'm asking is, do you believe in ghosts?
Oh,
I do believe in ghosts.
Yes.
Oh yeah?
I
do.
can be convinced.
I do believe in ghosts.
Do you have a story?
I've lived in a couple places that have been haunted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
My mother, I lived with her in Monrovia, California, in a house, and she woke up getting like choked by a spirit.
Oh,
No way.
Oh my god, is
Choked.
she okay?
Yeah, she's like chill now.
That's
Okay.
terrifying.
But my mother and I both have like very like distinct like senses for like the spiritual and like the ghosts and like that sort of vibe. So
uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
I do believe in ghosts, and I'm scared of them.
No, I think ghosts are very real.
Yeah.
That's step 1. Get people to agree that the supernatural is real. So my thing on Halloween is to talk about ghosts. And then eventually they're going to ask me if I believe in ghosts or what I think about them. And then I say ghosts are demons. You'll see how it took way too long to get there. But I tried to bring it up naturally in conversation. And if demons are real, God is real.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
To who, me?
No, to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure, yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm an actual exorcist.
No way.
Oh,
That's,
legit?
that's like my
What?
day job. Yeah.
Yo, what?
I've witnessed an exorcism.
Wait, that's
what? I went to a Catholic private school,
Uh-huh.
and our
That
priest
one.
exorcised someone in front of us.
Oh my god, no, that freaks me out.
Even that's
we were
not
mean.
common. That's
I
rare.
know.
Last time we were filming at a Calico Ghost Town.
Whoa.
When I was there, like faces were like flying across the wall. I didn't see anything except
No way.
just like whatever was on that shelf was going across the wall, and like,
Oh my god.
and I could sense the spirits, things like that. So
I think I low-key am a witch, so I can
low-key a
understand.
witch.
No, yeah, I'm low-key a witch. I can like predict things low-key.
You
I'm not
can.
even kidding.
I feel like we have a lot of low-key witches in this car.
Like
True.
I've seen things in my dreams that
Uh-huh.
have become true in real life, obviously.
Like what happened? Like one example.
I'm also really good at summoning people or like things that happen.
Well, so many guys doesn't count.
No.
Wow!
That's not what-
What do you
Okay.
mean summoning people? How do you summon them?
Like I'll speak of them into existence. Not into
What?
existence. I'll just like speak of them. Like I'm having a conversation with a girlfriend and I'll just say like, oh my gosh, yeah, so this person, and then 2 seconds later they'll pop up. Like say we're on
That is
campus
true.
in our library, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh my god, yeah, did you see Bree the other day? Like she was so messed up. There she is 2 seconds later walking in through the library
Sounds
doors.
scary.
Like
You are a
That
witch.
sounds scary.
no,
Real.
high key. It's so real.
Wow.
And it's happened one too many times. Or I'll be talking about someone, and then all of a sudden their name will pop up on my phone. Like they sent a Snapchat or a text message, something like that.
Wow, you got maybe some gifting in the spiritual.
No, I know. How do I like
do.
test that? Any tips?
You need to visit like
Not, well, I wouldn't encourage you to test it because I don't like that kind of stuff. I mean, I deal with a lot of mediums and we get into arguments and stuff because I actually believe that ghosts are demons.
Oh.
All of them?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Casper
That's
the
crazy.
Friendly Ghost?
Yeah, people always bring up the
Yeah.
benevolent ghost and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The thing is,
yeah.
I don't really know. I don't have all the answers, but so my question is, what are these ghosts?
I feel like there's definitely like ranges. I feel like a lot of ghosts that are on this earthly realm have unfinished business, and some of them are more malicious than others. But I feel like most ghosts have like unfinished business.
That's what I was gonna say. Definitely the unfinished business aspect of it, or like checking in. Hey, I'm still here. I'm looking over you.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't forget. Looking over you. Yeah.
So what do you think basically happens to people in general after they die? Heaven and hell?
Why don't you send me into a spiral?
Like
Yeah.
Jesus.
I would say yes, heaven and hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's also
Purgatory.
Purgatory. So
Okay.
Like I'm Catholic.
yes.
Very Catholic. I see.
If there is unfinished business to attend to, like I will attend to it.
Yeah.
What I try to like think of in the optimistic sense is like if you are whatever you deem as good, whatever God deems as good, is like you'll end up where you need to be.
Exactly.
Whether that be, I don't know, I feel like heaven could be good or it could be like whatever. Like it all depends.
Lit.
So how does someone get into heaven?
So far, we've established that heaven is real. Okay, so what's the criteria to get there? Be a good person? How good is good enough? Maybe no one's good enough for heaven. Then you're going to need a savior, the gospel.
By being a good person, morally wise, you don't have to make a bunch of good decisions, I feel, but you have to be like just a morally good person. I think I'm a good person. Do I make great decisions all the time? No.
Wait,
But I feel like it's the thought that counts.
so where do you draw the line of what's good enough? You
I
know?
don't know if there's a line. I think
The
it's just, like,
ethics,
actions
the
you
ethics
do.
behind it.
Self-defense.
Yeah,
Like you can still go to
self-defense.
heaven by killing someone for self-defense, I think.
It really all depends on the situation. It's all situational.
It's all situational.
It's also
And it's hard when you just pinpoint it to one thing where it's like, oh, is killing someone bad?
What about those people, terrorists, who think they're doing a good thing, but they're not?
Well, that kind
But
of
how do you know that?
that kind of gets into like cult mentality, I think, because I feel like
I mean, I'm saying, you're saying things like, as long as you think it's good, but what if it's relative? Maybe the terrorist thinks he's doing a good thing by blowing up that plane, but I think objectively, he's wrong. That
True.
Yeah, for
his
sure.
good is not good.
Yeah.
Well, it really depends on what he's thinking. Like, what good
I
is
think
it
it's the
blowing up
intention
a
behind
plane?
it, yeah.
the intention
Like-
behind it.
So what if his intention is good? Because he
But
thinks
his
But, like, what
intention
would it be,
as
though?
a terrorist is I'm going to ruin this country.
for the greater good in his mind.
In his mind, I don't know if that's the greater good. It's just the idea of ruining.
Selfishness.
I think the idea of like for the greater good is kind of like a little bit harmful in the long run.
I admit I lost focus. No, it's not because they're pretty sorority girls. But the conversation was fizzing and I couldn't really prove my point that objective truth is real. I just want you to see, in real life, I don't say all the right things, and it was 2 a.m. I'm asking the Holy Spirit to help me out, to get the conversation back on course, and God gives me an image of a president. What? I'm making it a habit. Even if God shows me something ridiculous, act on it. So I just blurt out,
They just
You
need to
should
think
run
about
for
it.
president.
I got
Funny you say that.
Very great story to tell ya.
Funny you say that.
She's the
I am
president
a
of our
president.
sorority, is why
Oh,
we said it.
there you go.
Well, I'm running for president, so.
You got my vote.
Yes. That's one.
I think my point is that we all have our standards of goodness, of what we think is right or wrong, even the terrorist. But that's why I think belief in God is important, in that He has the ultimate standard. It's not about what I think is good enough, but
What he thinks is
what
good
He
enough.
thinks is good enough for heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But where did he get it from?
Well, He gets it from Himself,
He made that.
which is pretty selfish, but I mean, if He's God, I mean, He has the right to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, part of me is just like, if God said genocide was okay, would that make it morally right?
Not make it morally right. I just
Like, no.
If He sets a standard, I think He has to live by it too. I mean, He can't
That's
change
true.
it just for Himself. But
well.
But he
Some
does
stuff.
set his own standard, even though he has to do it too. I mean,
Yeah.
but he does set it. It means it's not about what I think is good enough or not good.
Mhm.
It's about what he says is good. I think one thing we can agree on is the supernatural is real.
True.
True.
There's something more than just the physical.
Yup.
I hope
Yes.
so, because the other option is scary.
The other option is depressing.
Yeah,
It
the
on,
other option
yeah.
is nothing.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
So I like to think that there's something else.
Yeah,
I
but it's
don't
not
even
just
know what the other option
but
would
low-key,
be.
I'd love to just like have like nothing. Just like die and then like nothing.
But nothing forever and ever and ever. Like, that's
yeah.
scary. No.
But the thing is, you wouldn't even know.
But
Yeah,
not just as a
you
But
thought.
I
Right?
think you would know. Like, your soul would know.
Yeah, but it's not just a thought experiment. We've experienced the supernatural, whether it's ghosts or things that seem like
That's true.
coincidence. It's like, and you just feel like there's a certain direction or purpose in life. It's not just all random.
Yeah.
True.
So, what do you believe about the Christian faith?
I believe that there's a God.
Uh huh.
I believe that he has an idea of, like, where we all go in life.
Uh huh. What about Jesus?
I believe in Jesus.
Well, of course he existed, but do you think he's the Son of God?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Sorry. I grew up Catholic
Uh huh.
in a Catholic private school, so I feel like I have an odd take on religion.
I also feel like I'm not because I grew up very Church of Christ religious.
Like, I believe in God, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not very religious.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not
I can't even
practicing, I'm not active
I'm not
in
practicing.
my religion, but I do believe in God and all of his plans and all of that stuff. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
it's undeniable, especially with like things that have happened in your life, and it's like
Right.
there isn't like there's no way that there's nothing that made
Right.
it the way that it happened. You know what I mean? Like,
My time was almost up. And although they grew up with the stories, I should have told them about Jesus dying on the cross for their sins and what they would do about that. That putting your faith in Jesus is the only way to go to heaven. Was I too tired? No excuse. But I'm going to tag them on Instagram so they could hear the gospel again. Alright, it was fun chatting with y'all.
yes,
Well, thank you so much.
It was a very
Awesome.
insightful conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, right here good?
Rest of your night.
Yeah,
That's an awesome
perfect.
night.
Alright.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Girls, have a good night.
Thank you so
You
much.
too.
Have a great rest of your night.
Alright, we'll tag you.
Yes, she will tag.
Thanks for watching. We almost have 1 million followers across YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I just want to show you that evangelism is about helping people, not forcing your beliefs on others. And we know that people need Jesus. Let's help people find Jesus in the most loving ways possible. If I was able to show you that, although evangelism is not easy, also it's not that hard, then subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to make Christians stronger. If you want practical tips for evangelism, watch this video right here. And until next time, check out this other video right there.